Hello, hello, and welcome to another episode of Final Fantasy 16. Oh no. I may sound a little different because I kind of went back to the old way of doing my audio. I think it was kind of working okay before, but the main problem is when it's low in this game. And I think I can just bump up this game's audio from time to time. So yeah, let's keep going. I kinda want to do. Oh, what the? I can't travel anywhere. I have to go down. Okay.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into the
God, that sequence with Bahamut was just so fucking cool. Bahamut remains my favorite summon.
How fares the realm? The realm? Oh, she's just fine. As long as you look past the fact storms out mother crystals and her skies are a roiling cesspit. And Gav? He's with your uncle in the Free Cities, helping Mid with her project. Sent an owl their way the moment the winds turned foul. Still waiting on a reply, though. Do you have any good news? Well, that depends on your definition of good. All right, fine. What do you suggest we do? Oh, no, I'm just a messenger. I leave the scheming to those more suited to the task. Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own thoughts on the current state of things. Could be that they don't. It certainly can't hurt to ask. I suppose not.
Okay, can I leave, please? Oh my God, this is one of those sections.
How is it that every one of your little excursions presages some inexplicable catastrophe? Not that you are to blame for the Dominion's fate. No one could have predicted the actions of the Crown Prince.
I'm sorry I couldn't save your home.
My countrymen are stronger than you think. A few toppled clock towers won't break their spirits. They'll be back on their feet in no time.
I hope so.
Look at us. Bluer than a pair of bog crabs. Tempting though it may be, sulking will not help us find a solution to this mess.
You believe there's one to be found?
I don't know. But I am certain we're more likely to find it if we first examine the facts.
Beneath these darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen mother crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces, now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted off storm. world, in short, is in chaos.
Hmm.
It would seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
Oh boy.
Not my best flourish, but it seemed fitting. The reports I've received are considerably more blunt in their appraisal. Without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people to defend themselves against those who would take what is theirs.
Which is only ever going to end one way.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one thing, but pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an army's advance. Should the King of Wulu deign to invade, there would be none to stop him.
Hmm.
None but us.
Now can I go out, please? Oh my goodness.
Seems the highways.
Is a storm coming soon?
Let me guess. You're here about the skies. Is there anything you don't know, Lawsman? It doesn't take a court astrologer to augur the obvious. As for what has disturbed the heavens, that, I believe, is a question the Fallen might be better placed to answer than I. And on the 6th day did the gods tear the sun from the firmament, visiting darkness upon their prideful sons and daughters. But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis only too well. You think they're connected? That Ultima was one of the gods responsible? Well, he has certainly exhibited powers that we mortals would associate with the divine. There is nothing divine about him. But he wouldn't be the first god of whom that could be said, now would he? Yet for all the fairy tales that tell of the sins, there is almost nothing in the way of actual historical accounts. Had I the Journal of Moss the Chronicler, I may have been able to tell you more, but alas, I fear all remaining copies have been lost to time. You will forgive me, I hope? Certainly not. Because there is nothing to forgive. Even without this journal, you've provided us ample wisdom. And we will always be grateful for it. Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
Alright, can I actually go? Probably not. I'm not even gonna check. I'm not even gonna bother checking. I'm just gonna go and talk to Otto. God, it's funny. I feel like I had audio pretty well squared away, and then I screwed with it, and now I'm trying to get it back to what it was. Unfortunately.
Clive, we have a problem. Only one? That would be a first. It would. Actually, there are three. We had as many owls arrive while you were at the shelves. Martha's got a cashing out her gates, and talk of monsters roaming the hills outside of Northreach has put the wind up Isabel and her lot.
And don't forget Dalimil. Lubor says the village was raided by bandits.
When it rains, it fucking pours. The curse breakers are spread thin, taking stock of the damage in the Dominion. And even if I could get word to all of them, I doubt they'd get here in time to make any real difference. Which means there's only two people who can. Jill and I.
Let them know we're
Yep.
on our way.
Okay. I can do stuff now. Okay, cool.
How are you doing? Anything catch your eye?
No. Let's go do that. Sure. Hi. Cameron? Okay. Well, that should give me enough to do this. No. Over here. And then I can do this. I don't know if I should try. You know what? You know what? I think I am going to equip Bahamut. Here. And then Giga Flare there. And then this is Impulse and Flare Breath. Flare Breath might not be what I want, but interesting. All right. Oh boy. Let's try this. Come on. Oh boy. Oh my god, this is going to take forever. Wow. Let me see here. So let's take a look at what you do. Launches several spheres of concentrated light energy that pursue a target, blind it, and deal continuous damage. They explode if you press the execute button a second time. Explosions determines target's explosion strength as maximum sphere score bright orange. Okay, and what about you? That seems like it would be really good. Like, is there anything? I hate to lose you again, but I kind of want to give this a shot. What's the upgrade? Magic, charged magic, magic burst, precision shot. Cannot be used while casting Mega Flare. Like, how do you use Mega Flare, though? I want to give this a shot. And I also want to equip in the Gears and Icon menu, not Breath of Lightning, since we're not using that. I want to use the one that... Hold on. It does like the... Oh, maybe I need to buy it. Maybe I didn't buy it. There's one that, like, almost, like, auto-casts for you or something. Let's go back here real quick. Back to the hideaway, and then we'll go to the lady, Karen, and I think she has this item. Pretty sure. Huh.
Still alive, are ya? If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
I would like over in your items, automatically charges magic spells and maintains the charge until cast. That seems like it would pair really well with this. This is just a guess on my part, because the way I'm reading is that this icon ability, this satellites will deliver a follow-up attack when Clive uses the following, and it's always like charge magic, magic burst. So if I can always be using charge magic, then maybe it always delivers that upgrade. What? Oh, right. And then this is defense. I need to put on the attack one. Badge of Might. Yeah, there we go. And let's see. So Ghoul. I'm pretty sure I have the ability charge magic.
What do you want?
Oh shit. Oh shit.
No scratches, right? And
Oh, that is a cool looking weapon. Okay. And I think... Yeah, I go here. Hopefully there are... Oh, and I should probably equip it. Flare breath. Satellite. Hi, fellas.
Time to fight.
Leave me alone. Oh, you can... I was kind of hoping... I mean, it's not terrible. And I didn't really use that the way that I should. I don't quite understand the satellite yet. There's something about it that I'm not getting. Like, is it firing automatically? Or...
So what do you think?
and I don't know how much I like the intrinsic skill on Bahamut, because it just takes so damn long to charge up.
I take it there's danger on the road.
What about this fearsome-looking fellow? You think he'd be equal to the task?
Oh, no doubt. Assuming he's willing to hear us out. Well met, friend. My brother and I have been tasked with finding a merchant's missing cart. You seen it by any chance?
How does a merchant misplace his cart?
Oh, the man's a coward. When he thought goblins might come a-snarling, he ran, leaving his livelihood abandoned in the pass.
He sent the two of us to fetch it, but it's gone. Now, I'm not much of a thinker, but I know the work of thieves when I see it.
My brother's right on all accounts. And by my estimation, the bastards are lying in wait just down the road.
We may have seen our share of action, true, but we've not got the skill in arms to boldly brave an ambush.
You, however, have the look of a man who needn't fear a band of backwater ruffians. What do you say? Will you help?
Sure.
Chances are they'll come for you either way. But if you promise to lend us a hand, at least you'll pocket a reward for your troubles.
Well, if I'm going to have to deal with them anyway.
You've clearly got a fine head on those broad shoulders.
We're lucky you came along. Now, hoping to make a heavy purse in Bocklad, our merchant friend loaded his cart with as much as it would carry. Reckon he won't be forking over the rest of our fee if we don't find those goods. So, while you're seeing to those bandits, you keep your eyes open.
All right. Just don't expect me to drag the cart out of there myself.
No. You can leave the cart to us. You just put an end to those bandits and point us in the right direction. You do that, we'll take care of the rest.
Cool. All right. Well, let's go do that.
I'm not sure I trust those two. But if there are bandits lying in wait, I should probably take care of them.
Huh.
Getting all of this out of here will be a nightmare.
Seems we found ourselves the right man for the job, wouldn't you say?
Found the cart and didn't leave a single bastard breathing. Our merchant friend will be delighted.
And how exactly will he be getting his goods out of here?
You leave that to us. After all, it'd be wrong to make such a fine warrior haul cabbages to market.
I might have done this accidentally.
And that's all you need to worry about. Here. It's been a pleasure. Now piss off.
Well, fuck you too.
Need to be so rude, brother. What if we want his help again next time?
Whew. Such a hard quest. It's amazing I was able to complete it. Good lord. I should have done that from the beginning. Let's see. Yeah. Well, I do want to test out this stuff a little bit more, so instead of teleporting there directly, I'm going to run across, you know, these bridges. I'm sure there'll be some enemies for me to kill along the way. I'll be upset if there's nothing. I really don't... I don't like... Hi. Alright, perfect. Let's do that. Okay, so... Okay, so it seems like they fire a certain amount of shots for every time I press magic. Okay. So they aren't... If I'm just like mashing square, for example, nothing will happen. I have to do, you know, square... square, triangle, square, triangle, square, triangle in order to get them to do anything. Which... that might have been articulated on the description, but it didn't click for me. Let me read it again. It's over here. That attack any enemy on which Clive uses magic. So if I just use magic once, then it'll attack. Okay. Okay, and this is not ideal, to be honest. I do not know what I would want to use, though, other than the thing that gives me extra AP, if I can find it. It was like Wages of Warcraft. That's what it is. Okay. Yeah. I wonder if the idea... You know, I got an idea. I'm going to try something here. It might be stupid, but just hear me out. Hi. This is going to be overkill for you guys, but just try not to die too quickly. It only has 2 levels. So... Interesting. I thought it had like 3 or 4. Hold on. Increases... Oh, you have to be around enemies. That's fine, I guess. Let me see. Oh, hi. You're perfect. You are perfect. Oh shit. Oh, come on. Let me do more than one thing at once. Let me see. Oh shit. It's built off of your dodge. Oh, that is cool. Oh, that does like... That does a lot of free stagger damage. Come on. Oh, come on. See, I'm dying a lot because I'm practicing here. This is important. Hey, come back here. How dare you? Okay, do it again. Oh, that is sick. Do like 4 dodges in a row. And you are good to go. Doesn't seem like that's doing as much damage as I thought it did. Let's see. Okay. Well. Okay. Let's screw off. Okay. Okay. It probably, like I said, I probably misread, and it probably said that all that is there. Yes, please. Execute precisely dodging attack. It's called Mega Flare Dodge. Executing Mega Flare Dodge rapidly fills the gauge. Taking damage cancels the spell. Press L1. Okay. Okay. But if I do this, and I wonder if there's a thing that increases the window or a dodge. Okay. Oh, come on. Let me get up. Oh, come on. I mean, it's not as cool as, yeah, Titan is still better. Okay. That was a mistake. I didn't increase the damage at all with the stagger. That was really fucking stupid on my part. Yeah, that was really fucking stupid on my part. Is it dead? No, it's not dead. Okay, cool. I mean, this is pretty cool, all things considered. It goes to Mega Fair. Let me see here. Is there anything for Raging Fists? Increases attack proficiency with each precision dodge. Maybe that'll make it better? I think. Flare Breath. Okay. There's another one. Come here. Okay. Get this up as high as it'll go. That was way better. Okay, so my thoughts on Bahamut. I think maybe Bahamut pairs with a different icon setup a little bit better. Impulse is interesting. Does a decent job of bringing down, you know, the stagger bar, right? So it's not bad. None of these are as good as a Will the Wikes. Like, Will the Wikes is just crazy amazing. I feel like Will of the Wisp should be able to be paired with things other than... Yeah, no. Okay. I like Mega Flare. Mega Flare is very cool. Or Giga Flare, I should say. Giga Flare is very cool. Wings of Light. I'm kind of iffy on it. I don't feel like it's worth the... Because, like, you have to do a little bit of animation to go into... to like, activate it, right? And so, like, if you're in the midst of a fight and you're being relentlessly attacked, there's a good chance that you don't have time to switch into Wings of Light. Now, it could be that I'm just bad, right? That I'm not used to it, and eventually I'll become used to it, and it'll be like a really great ability. Or it pairs better with something else, something that will keep things at bay. Aerial Blast kind of does that, but I feel like that's a waste of Aerial Blast. Aerial Blast takes so long to come back. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know that Aerial Blast is that good for setting up Wings of Light. I don't know that Wings of Light is as good as like Phoenix Shift. Like Phoenix Shift is really good. The mobility. I am a person who prioritizes these things in order: defense, utility, attack. Because my whole thing is that I can get the attack up pretty easy because a lot of these games are built up around attack. But when it comes to utility and defense, defense takes a little bit harder work. Utility, even more so. And like just being able to move around the battlefield is really good. I don't know how I feel about Giga Flare, to be honest. Is there anything I need to do to... No. Okay. Well, let's reset that. And... I don't know how I feel about this being... I mean, I kind of really like Judgment Bolt. But that's 4 stars as opposed to 5 stars. Damn. Yeah, I'll stick with Giga Flare, but I won't be using Wings of Light because none of them really kind of struck me as interesting. Yeah, no. So let me equip this gear properly. Where is Wages of Warcraft? Okay, cool. And then let's switch out Phoenix. Like Bahamut and Ramu kind of feel similar in that activating their ability puts you at risk for being attacked. Like you have to kind of float around with Ramu, and with Wings of Light or Bahamut, you have to kind of just... I mean, it's great. Like the dodge when you get it and you get Bahamut's thing up is really satisfying. I think that puts it at a tier above Ramu. There's nothing like that for Ramu, but Bahamut, I think you can make work if you're really into dodging. Personally, I am really into parrying, which is why I like Titanic Block so much. Like this, I will probably never get rid of because it's just so much fun. Yeah, okay. Okay. Sure, there are more things to fight out here. I can... See, like... I wanted to do a parry, but I was like, surely it's going to dodge, right? You know what I should do? Upgrade this stuff. What is Raise a stone fist to prevent damage from incoming attacks. Guard is maintained indefinitely while circle is held. Movement is possible while guarding, however, movement speed is reduced. Blocking attacks with that fills the limit break gauge. Titanic block cannot block certain powerful attacks. Executing Titanic block. The exact moment an enemy's attack is called a precision block. More powerful, blah, blah, blah. Faster rate. Immediately. 3 powerful counters. Yeah, I don't need to upgrade that. I think this increases the range of that claw, which is nice. Increase shift distance. Both of these are worth upgrading. All right. Hey, fellas. Come on. It's just so much fun to parry.
That's better.
But I am out. And it's... Do I have... Yes, okay. I feel like my setup's pretty good. Okay. Do you have any merchants? You do.
When are they gonna let us through?
Boy.
What I wouldn't give for a holiday.
What the fuck is going on here? What is that? Oh.
What are you looking for?
I am looking for some potions.
Many thanks. You've a discerning eye.
Okay, cool.
Do you have any fresh water?
No.
Now I just need to see about getting the word out. I want to know right away.
Bad news.
Good, actually. Something worth celebrating for a change. Only trouble is, the serving girl's still new to the job, so I can't leave her while I go and invite those I'd like to celebrate with.
What exactly are you celebrating, if you don't mind me asking?
I've come by a particularly fine bottle of red. A Gotan 66.
Dude, the world's ending. What the fuck?
Gotan Rouge is the only good thing to have ever come out of the Empire. And most wouldn't part with a 66 if you held a knife to their throats.
So I've heard.
Oh, so you know of it then? Clearly you're a gentleman of taste. A gentleman who might sympathize with my predicament, perhaps? Would you pass the good news to a few friends of mine? I'll give you a little something for your time, of course.
Sounds simple enough.
So you'll do it? Marvelous. Thank you. You won't need to go far. All 3 of them should be right here in the market. There's Aldrich the porter, Milan the butcher, and Bolek, a guard over at the north gate. 3 of the finest fellows in Boklad, if you ask me. Tell them to come to the tavern when they finish for the day. Stop by again when you let them know, and I'll give you your little something.
This is a trap. This is a trap. This is 100% a trap. Wait a minute. Oh, she's with me. Cool.
Who needs a porter when there's nowhere left to go?
I've been asked to find Aldrich, the porter. I don't suppose that's you, is it?
That's me right enough. You need something delivered?
The innkeeper sent me. He said there's a cup of Gotan 66 with your name on it when you're done for the day.
A 66? Look at me. If he's just got hold of it now, it must have been in the crates he had me carry down from Sambrek.
From the Empire to Boklad. You must be a braver man than most. That's a treacherous route at the best of times.
Such is the porter's lot. There's not a patch of storm these feet haven't traipsed across. It's Oriflamme one day, then off to Canva the next. The farther you're willing to go, the fatter the purse. Which is why there's no shortage of competition for some of the longer routes. I'd say I've done enough for today to earn myself a cup of something tasty. Thanks for letting me know.
This is 100% a trap. In fact, I will be so surprised if it's just on the up and up. Like no issues. If there are no issues, great. Yes. Okay.
Are you Milan, the butcher?
That's me. What can I do for you?
The innkeeper's just had a special delivery. He thought you might like to join him for a cup of wine after you pack up for the day.
He knows me only too well. And I've got a ham here that will go handsomely with a nice drop.
Wine and ham to spare. Boklad clearly isn't suffering then.
Comes with being the place everyone has to pass through to get to everywhere else. Those who travel the Crystal Road bring all manner of goods with them. We get meat from Sanbrek, herbs from Rosaria. Why, sometimes we even see curiosities from across the Narrow. Or rather we did, till not so long ago. These are lean times, and even Boklad isn't the bustling trading post it once was. Still, there's no point dwelling on it. Better to live life while you can, eh? And on that note, it sounds like there's a cup of wine needing my attention.
Yep.
Buy something, won't you? Please.
Yep, there is.
Raised the price. I showed you my pass. What more do you want from me?
I'm looking for Bolek. I was told he'd be guarding the gate.
Well, you found him. You're not here to enlist, I take it?
The innkeeper sent me. He's just taken delivery of a rare vintage, a Gotan 66. He thought you might like a cup.
I've never said no to a goat hand. I'm not about to start now. Thanks for letting me know.
You must be a busy
No
man.
problem.
No one's making for the refugee camps anymore. Not after what happened in the Dominion. Meaning, they linger here instead. I spend more of my days moving beggars along than I do manning these gates. What gets to me are the gangs that prey on the poor sods. As if they haven't suffered enough. Some days you can't help but wonder what the world's coming to. You know what? That wine's sounding better by the moment.
Well done. I wonder if the innkeeper might spare a cup of that wine.
He's gonna spare a cup of a beating. I will be so surprised if this isn't a trap. Like, maybe this dude has some vendetta with these people. Or maybe I'm just cynic. Sick.
Please, a piece of fruit.
Come on.
Do you have any fresh water?
I don't even know that I want to play Last of Us Part 2. It's just, I have the space now for it.
I spoke to your friends. They'll be along soon.
That's fantastic news. Thank you kindly. It's been a while since we all sat down together. And the way I see it, that wine is as much theirs as it is my own.
How so?
Well, I wouldn't be serving anything but slops without Aldrich to go and fetch the good stuff for me. And then there's Milan, who always sends customers my way. And Bolek, an even-handed keeper of the peace, if ever there was one. Those three are the backbone of Boklad. Lose any one of them, and the market would soon fall apart. And without the market, I wouldn't have a single customer. I'd say that's worth a bottle of 66, wouldn't you?
And more besides.
Everyone needs a shoulder to lean on. Be they world-weary innkeepers or brooding swordsmen. Right, I'd better prepare for my guest's arrival.
I hear you had me carrying a bottle of Gotan 66. If I'd have known, I would have sold the thing and lived like a lord. I'll settle for a cup, though, if you're in a sharing mood.
A goat and 60 bloody 6. Just as well I had something special of my own set aside.
A bottle between the four of us might not be enough to drown our sorrows, but it can't hurt.
Here they are, the 3 pillars of Bocklad. Sit yourselves down, gentlemen. The woes of the world may be monstrous in many, but there's nothing like a few good friends to keep the misery at bay. Never a truer word spoken.
Quest complete. Well, that went surprisingly well. Okay.
Fresh water?
What's happened? Pardon me, would you happen... That well-notched steel and impressive physique. I have need of a sword for hire, and yours looks to be a weapon well worth the coin. Might you be convinced to offer me the use of those formidable arms?
How exactly do you intend to use them?
Well, being something of a scholar of Zemeckis history, I wish to investigate the ruins near the city. And I require a rugged companion, lest I find myself waylaid by ne'er-do-wells or the beasts sent to roam the area. Should you accept, you will not only earn yourself material wealth, but partake of the true treasure that awaits us there. The rich and storied history of Zemeckis. Well, were you ever party to a finer proposition?
My arms are yours.
Wonderful! Then come. We must away.
But where are we going?
Along the old Zemeckis Road, and from there, onward to discovery. Quickly! There is not a moment to lose.
Wait. Good luck with your ne'er-do-wells.
Well, I gotta go help the guy, right?
I'd better make sure he doesn't get himself killed.
Wait, hold on.
I see you've been of some assistance to Eloise. Perhaps you can extend me the same kindness?
Perhaps. What would I be doing?
Finding someone. You see, I've been having trouble with thieves, and despite the many pains I've taken, I can't stop them from rummaging through my packs. I was griping about my lot to a friend of mine a few days back, and he offered to track the culprits down. Now, Joseph's a sellsword, and a good one at that. But he's been gone days, and I'm beginning to fear the worst.
Any idea where his search for the thieves might have taken him?
The old Zemeckis Road, perhaps? He doubted they would be fool enough to linger here in Bocklad. Joseph's lived a hard life. Made him grey long before his time. I just pray he hasn't been killed over a few sacks of grain.
I can't imagine there are too many grey-haired sellswords around. Hopefully someone will have seen him. What I wouldn't give for a hot meal.
When are they gonna let us through?
What do you want? I've no coin on me.
Just information. Has a sellsword passed through here? Grey hair.
Now you mention it, there was a young man with salt in his mane sneaking around out there a while back.
Which way did he go?
How am I supposed to know? Buggered off down the road, I expect. Now why don't you do the same and leave me be?
Hmm.
Why am I not surprised?
You'll hand over your coin.
Hey, how you doing? You know what? You guys are about to have a bad time. So, okay. Okay, cool.
Are you hurt?
Happily not, good sir. Thanks to your timely intervention. More importantly, we have arrived. Now, feast your eyes upon the marvel before us. Ruins, a relic of the fallen civilization. A sight so common that man is oft blinded to its wonder. Colossal vessels, dashed from the very heavens. Airships, we call them, with very little thought to what wonders such a word might describe. Oblige me if you would. Does anything strike you as peculiar about this particular specimen? Though we ourselves find fallen ruins to be nigh indestructible, whatever gouged the final sin from the rock cleaved clean through the structure you see before you. A tantalizing mystery, no doubt, but merely one of countless enigmas in which Zemeckis history is steeped.
Huh.
Come, good sir. Our expedition continues, and we still have much to learn.
That's actually interesting.
He's passionate. I'll give him that.
Hey. Okay.
We don't want any trouble.
Neither do I. I'm looking for someone. A grey-haired mercenary.
Well, we haven't seen him. Yes, we have. We saw him climbing up the rocks. And those ones, over there.
Maybe he found his thieves.
Mum won't let me near them. She said there's goblins up there, and that they eat little boys for dinner. Shush now. You've said
Okay.
quite enough already. I only told him what you said.
I'd listen to your mother if I were you.
Okay. How do I get up there? Can I? Yes, I can. Excellent.
Did Joseph's thieves really lug their stolen wares all the way out here?
I mean, just because they're thieves doesn't mean they aren't strong. Right?
I think we found our thieves.
Haven't seen one of you guys in a while.
They don't look happy to see me.
Oh, geez, you're actually, like, tough. Yeah, let's do that, and...
well.
All right, that was pretty easy.
Let's get this over with.
Stop! Don't kill him, he's just protecting his home.
Joseph? So the boy was right.
I don't know you.
Your porter friend sent me to find you. She was worried you might have got yourself killed.
Have I been gone that long? It wasn't hard finding the thieves. The problem was knowing what to do with them when I did.
I take it things are more complicated than they appear.
Yeah, probably.
I'd all but ruled out bandits before I even left the market. You know why that is? Because our thieves had no interest in gold or gems, or anything they couldn't eat for that matter. Add to that the rumors of goblins in the area, and the mystery practically solved itself. I soon found their cozy little homestead and all the missing food. I launched myself at them, full of righteous fury, but their leader was the only one who moved to meet me. The others, they huddled around that food, ready to die protecting it. They stole because it was that or starvation. I've been there myself, back when times were hard.
So you spared them, and earned their trust into the bargain by the look of it.
These goblins aren't native to the area. They don't know how to survive such barren lands, so I've been teaching them. And once they've learned to hunt and forage, they won't be fool enough to risk their necks in Bocklad.
I'm impressed. I didn't know goblins could be reasoned with.
Do me a favor. Let the porter know I'm safe. I'll head back to the market once my work here is done. Oh, and don't mention the goblins. I don't want people coming here brandishing pitchforks. Not now this lot have sworn off thieving.
Your secret's safe with me.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Huh. Okay, well, that works. A goblin reminded me of someone, what with its blonde hair, blonde mustache, but I can't for the life of me place it.
Not it. All right then. Who's first?
You know, those two quests kind of don't go together. That's my first thought.
You're going to get yourself killed.
Oh, that would not do. That would not do at all. Not when such majesty stretches out before us. Behold, the final sin in all its glory. As Moss tells us, a battle was fought here in ancient times. A battle of such ferocity that it tore a great crater in the very land upon which it was waged. In reaching for their holy sanctum, did man enrage the gods, and great was the vengeance that was rained down upon him. Alas, the full truth of the matter is lost to time, though I live in hope that I might see it discovered. But we must not dwell upon such things. There is more yet to see.
Oh, come on, dude.
History awaits.
Adventure awaits! Huzzah! You know, where are you? You know what? Yeah, we're getting on. We're getting on Ambrosia. Come here. Come here. Girl. Okay, it's a girl. Wait a minute, is this the right way? Am I taking the right way? I am. Ugh. She handles like a fucking semi-truck. Gas, gas, gas. Gonna step on the gas with both my feet. Hi.
He's really got himself into trouble this time.
Hi. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Still in one piece.
It would seem so. Once more I am in your debt. And once more you impress me with your prowess. These were no ordinary foes, but ones we in the field call echoes. Though Moss the Chronicler concurs with the legends in attributing the fall of Zemeckis to a wrath wrought upon mankind by the gods, he offers little in the way of explanation. Could the ruins we see before us here, in all their elaborate beauty, perhaps suggest an answer? Could the construction of such miraculous edifices have been considered an encroachment upon the province of the divine? Alas, all is mere speculation. But one day, perhaps, I will learn the truth.
Not if you keep running headfirst into trouble.
You are right, of course. And not only have you plucked me repeatedly from the jaws of death, you have proven yourself a willing audience to my ramblings.
Glad to help, but didn't you say you came here to investigate something?
I fear I may have rather overstated the case on that front. In truth, a captive ear was all I really desired. You see, even my fellow
Same.
scholars have grown somewhat weary of my musings of late. And so I came upon the idea of purchasing a companion. A captive audience, if you will.
That's what this was all about.
I am afraid so. And now, my good man, it is high time we returned whence we came.
Fine. Just don't go running off this time.
Is that gonna take me next to the... It is. Huzzah. Thank you, game.
And so ends a delightful day. Here, your reward for humoring my selfish whims, plus a little extra for the trouble I have put you to.
Cool. Breath of the Earth reduces upheaval cooldown. Don't really use upheaval.
Joseph's fine. He'll be back once he's tied up a few loose ends.
That's a weight off my shoulders.
He certainly knows his business. He found your thieves all right. And I dare say they won't be coming back.
A good man to have around, that Joseph. And if he says there'll be no more thieving, that's good enough for me. Thank you for putting my mind at ease. Here, for your troubles.
Okay, are there any side quests left? Another 30 brings me to 850. Okay. Okay. I don't see any. So let's go check. Up here. Oh, there are monsters to find and kill. I gotta do that too. And there's nothing?
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Your benefactors are a generous lot.
Okay. 1,500 ability points? Are you kidding? Amber. Talisman of Priming. What does that do? What does that do? And it's yellow. Which means it's super... I know what yellow means. I play Destiny. Alright. Urgent notice to all curse breakers. The recovery of a fallen giant and Rosarian ruin. We have... Okay. So Rosaria. Village Gate. Let's do these first. Ooh. The 10 of Clubs. Vamer Dalmechia. Vamer Dalmechia, Quiet Sands, Rosaria. Dalmechia's over here. Okay, it's over here. It's the fastest way. The jaw and then take a right. The jaw, take a right, and go straight. Bear left.
Let's go.
So the entire time I'm kind of thinking about how I can like put in Bahamut, because I like the idea of Bahamut. I like the Giga Flare and the Mega Flare and all that. That's like a really cool idea, but I can't justify it when compared to like parry or, you know, the drag of Garuda when something's halfway, you know, staggered, and then like the mobility of Phoenix Shift is really good. So like I'm thinking through it and thinking, okay, how do I do this? How would I do this? part of me wants to like lock in a couple things and then let the game decide what I'm using. You know, so hold on. But what I mean by that is like I'll go to the abilities, right? And I have these locked because I know I always want them. And then just resetting abilities and letting it go. Letting it tell me where I should do it. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Show you. Yes. Okay. So like all these are still the same because they're locked, except this, which I should increase. And then lock. Okay, cool. And then recommended abilities. Okay. And then go to gear and icons. Recommended abilities. Abilities optimized. See, it doesn't give you... So like this, the game recognizes how good... Learned, upgraded. Yeah, no. Wait a minute, can you just keep doing this and get different results? That's interesting. Let's see if I can get one. Okay, so Giga Flare, Flare Breath, Rising Flames, Ignition. It doesn't. Okay, sure.
Thanks, Gal. Nice try.
Wow, that goes on for a while. Okay. So that's where I need to go. Just straight.
Good girl.
That's a fast dog. No, we don't need to fight. We don't need to fight. We're okay. Oh, wrong way. It's over here.
That'll do, girl.
We're not alone.
Hi.
Not the God's forsaken soul, eh? Only those who have nothing. So empty your pockets.
Come on. Oh, fuck. One more? One more? Ah, fuck. Ah, fuck. Fuck. What the fuck? So that's what I'm talking about. I'm so, like, obsessed with getting this right that it, like... Come on. Come on. No, nope. Oh. Come on. Come on. Oh. Oh boy, that is tough to dodge. Come on. Kind of makes it hard to see for that spell, though. Oh. I'm playing kind of sloppily because I want to get this as often as possible. And I mean, the window's pretty huge. I'm just kind of waiting until too long for it. God damn. Okay, this should be enough.
A deserter turned outlaw. We were more similar than he knew.
Yeah. It's funny, I do like this. I really do. Are there any... I kind of don't like Flare Breath. I think Impulse is what I want. Actually, this should be Impulse, and then this should be Giga Flare. Because the way I see it, impulse gives me something, well, so let's remove that, and then ignition and will the Wikes. Abilities. Will the Wikes is pretty close to being upgraded. And I'm not using any of this shit, so let's reset that. Pile drive, no. That's not upgraded. Let's get rid of this. And let's definitely upgrade this. Let's definitely upgrade that. Satellite I want to upgrade. Or no, impulse I want to upgrade, but impulse is upgraded. Don't want that. Don't want Earth and Fury. Raging Fists. Good. Is this upgraded? No, it's just learned. So let's upgrade it. And then let's see. We aren't using this. That's 3 stars. That's 3 stars. It's about the same. It's about the same as that. Let's get rid of this. Get rid of this. Actually, get rid of this. Put this. Let's upgrade that. So this one, Will the Wikes. This one is Flames of Rebirth, which could help during thingies. I don't like Wind Up that much. Upheaval, on the other hand. Actually, Wind Up is good for damage. So these are 3 damage. 3, okay. Okay. Definitely have to go back to get my supplies, because I played so sloppily. Almost said soppily. Sloppily there. And what do you got for me, Karen?
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there.
Yep, it is. One of those. Give me one of those. All right. I think we got enough time to get that other one that's in Rosaria.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw it.
Okay, this one is in Quiet Sands, Rosaria. Okay. So, local map. Cydia, East Pool. Wilkes Cry Cliff. Quiet Sands. Okay, we'll go here.
Let's go.
Akashic Bloom. That looks like what I'm after.
Be safe.
Yep. Hey, fellas. You look like you're from Bloodborne. Like those one guys. Impulse. Not perfect, but, you know, kind of screwed up. No. And impulse. Oppa. Okay, get up, please. See, like, that's what I'm talking about. About how it, like, makes you vulnerable at first. Okay. Come on. Impulse. Oh, whoa, that was a lot of damage. Where's the other one? I can't move him. Excellent. That went pretty well. I'm trying to think if there was a better way to do any of this. Like, if my plan for when they're staggered is good enough. You know what I mean? Like, what I've been doing is Will the Wike's Impulse to sort of get them down while using Gigaflare. And then while that's going, maybe I should try and do a Raging Fist. Do a Raging Fist to get their stagger down. So if something has a stagger bar, I'm trying to think through this. If something has a stagger bar, I should use Raging Fists to get it down a ways, and then Impulse while I'm doing, the Mega Flare thing. And if it doesn't have a stagger bar, just start with Impulse and use Flare. And then when something is staggered, or both of this, all this stuff is on cooldown, I don't think Raging Fists is all that easy to use when, all of the Mega Flare shit is coming down. So I'm thinking that it's best to kind of hold off on it and use Will the Wikes and Flames of Rebirth while something is staggered, in order to, get the damage multiplier up. And then once the damage multiplier is up, use Gigaflare. And if you have any time afterwards, use Wind Up. Like, that's kind of how I'm thinking. It removes all of Garuda's utility, but I don't really think I need it. Like, I think you should use Garuda or Phoenix, like one of the two. I could be wrong, though. There could be people who are like, what are you doing?
No more war.
Let's see. Either way. Gonna check and see if that was enough to get anything from the Renown vendor. And then that'll be it for this episode. I got to thank you guys for joining me. I really appreciate it. I am continually trying to improve things, and I kind of went back to the old way of doing audio. God damn it, there's nothing here. And I'm not sure if it's better or worse. So I'm going to listen to this afterwards and probably whinge at how bad it is. Either way, I thank you all for joining me, and I will see you next time.